So, ready to try an electric adventure, but which vehicle body style is best? A pickup box with a gear tunnel and 5 seat belts or a 7-seater enclosed SUV can almost answer the question itself after a simple static walk of the new 2022 Rivian R1S and its sibling, Truck of the Year winning R1T pickup, without reading anything that was said. Both vehicles do the same thing. But our humor as it struggles to justify the fun boondoggle romping fun we just enjoyed sampling Rivian's R1 lineup in New York's Catskills area. Replacing the gear tunnel and pickup box for the third-row seats and carpeted cargo area resulted in a neater package. The overall length of the 2022 Rivian R1S shrank 16.3 inches to 200.8, and the wheelbase dropped 14.7 inches to 121.1. But curbs weight for both rounds to 7,000 pounds with a 135 kWh battery pack. The two trucks share a gross vehicle weight rating of 8,532 pounds, leaving each with a payload capacity of around 1,500 pounds. Towing capacity. This geometric difference results in a decrease in towing capacity from 11,000 truck pounds to 7,700 for the R1S SUV. Storage capacity. The total cargo volume of the Rivian R1S adding up all storage area increased from 62.0 cubic feet of the truck to 104.7, but that larger number required folding seats, leaving room for only 2 passengers, while the truck frunk, gear tunnel, and bed storage maintains seating for 5. Naturally, identical frunks of 11.1 cubic feet, and underfloor area of the R1S SUV shrink from 14.3 cubic feet of the pickup to 5.1 compact spare tires fill the space when ordered. Off-road. Here again, the shorter wheelbase and rear overhang increase the breakover angle from 26.4 to 29.6 degrees and the departure angle from 30.0 to 34.3 degrees. The angle of approach is essentially the same as 35.6, as does the max ground clearance of 9.5 to 15.0 inches and the submersion depth of just over 3.0 feet of flotation limits the safe fording depth for both vehicles, not water intrusion. Efficiency, charging. With city, highway, combined ratings of 73, 65 69 mpge and 316 miles of range on 21-inch tires, the R1S SUV ranks in 1 mpge and 2 miles of pickup range, and the latest update allows both R1 variants to charge up to 500 amps 200 kilowatts at 400 volts, so it takes just over 30 minutes to charge from 10 to 80% on a powerful DC fast charger. How the R1S ranks as an SUV size-wise. The Rivian SUV is on par with the Tesla Model X and Lincoln Aviator on the outside. Inside, the front, center and rear seats offer 59.7, 52.1 and 36.1 cubic feet with passenger and cargo dimensions very close to the Subaru Ascent in and behind all rows. The rectangular form factor greatly increases third-row headroom relative to the Tesla Model X, but the flat bottom cushion minimizes thigh support for taller riders on the trail. A button above the back of the second row of seats tilts the back of the seat and allows the seat to be shifted for third-row access, while an electrical discharge in the cargo area folds the backrest flat to carry cargo. The 20% centerpiece can be folded independently to fit skis or fishing rods. The third-row seats are folded manually via the outboard shoulder height lever. Aluminum rails in the cargo area accept sliding fasteners or other joints. It's a slightly more agile rock crawler with all the same off-road driving modes, camera views and precise 4-wheel control with an incredible 908 pound-feet of torque that easily makes amateurs look professional, especially when equipped with 275 65ths R20 Pirelli Scorpion tires. All-terrain plus. Just slightly less likely to drag its belly or tail on the toughest trails. Appreciate an important system update made in response to previous Trans-America Trail adventures. Hill hold is now suspended in rock crawl mode, giving the driver complete control over the pedals. But Rivian hasn't followed through on our recommendation to add a speed-adjustable off-road cruise control function like many others offer. We'll be watching our long-term R1T test truck for that OTA update. Oh, and if you plan on using the drift mode, which disables stability control and moves the rear wheel too much to facilitate tail-out antics, the longer pickup carries slightly lighter weight on the rear axle, 48 versus 52%, and thus breaks down traction and rear end swings fractionally more easily than SUVs. Had a lot of time sitting on the Rivian R1T, between the Trans-America Trail experience and driving the long-term R1T, so we can say with certainty that without looking in the mirror, it's hard to tell the difference. Sure, it would cut the cone if called to an autocross course on the R1S and then jump on the R1T, but no one does that. The Magic Cross-Link suspension delivers the same flat, supple ride, the same amount of tightening in sport mode, and descends just as easily in the lower economy mode unless it overrides the suspension height adjustment, which should be done on bumpy roads. Incredible power and traction delivers 3.0 seconds of acceleration that challenges the same masses to 60 miles per hour, but can now share it with two more friends. Did see more noise and a slight reduction in all-terrain ride comfort in the 20s relative to the Pirelli Scorpion 275 50ths R22 tires intended on the road, but was easily drowned out by 23 Meridian speakers up from 19 trucks. Rivian releases new over-the-air updates approximately every month, and the new hot thing is the off-road sand mode, inspired by the experience gained in running Rebelle Rally.